That's because we got Brooklyn in here.
You know.
Yeah, Smif-N-Wessun. We're gonna get a hand clap from our folks. A live hand clap.
Live clap.
Yeah.
What's up?
Avatar robbers.
What's up, brothers? What's up, man? What's up with y'all, man?
What's goody?
We here, back like we never left at it again, you know, man.
Same as it ever was.
I go out kind of, once in a while. You know,
I like that hat,
Smokey.
by the way. I'm sorry. I mean,
Are you a Steelers fan?
Absolutely.
Oh, my man. See?
I started to throw my jacket over, but I was like, I don't want to rile nobody up. Steelers is looking a little
shaky, 2-4, but we back. We gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah.
We good. We good, man.
Tech, you ain't feeling the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I don't fuck with them.
Who you fuck with, my nigga?
You know why? Because I used to beat him in Madden. That's why.
You know New York teams all the way. Giants, Jets, and I rock with my Bengals.
Oh, okay.
Cincinnati. That definitely don't like his team.
Yeah. So see, that's y'all comp right there. We division leaders of that.
Yeah, and they playing good this year, man.
Yes, sir.
So you know what? We're gonna give people a history lesson real quick, right? See?
I couldn't wait for this.
Yeah. You told me it's coming.
Yes.
This family.
Oh my God.
We're running through the little quick set for them, for the people.
Mm-hmm.
Just introduce yourself. Let people know exactly so they know that you're here.
I'll be the General Steele, STEELE, the dreadlock one.
It's
my
me.
PNC for life.
Tech Smokey Lie. That's not me on Facebook, so stop sending those messages.
I don't see you out still. I should be seeing Smokey out though. I go out.
Because I don't like going out, bruh. I be getting in the stuff when I go out. You know what I mean?
Wow,
I'm the serious seed of the PNCs. You know what I mean? Like I really not to say that my homie ain't about his seriousness, but I be finding myself like, let me tell you one thing I don't like about going out. I don't like security guards. I don't like club bouncers. Last time I went to club bouncers, it was my party. I almost got it popping with one of these dudes.
I remember that.
I'm a little dude. I'm not really I'm not really with that. But I'm from Brooklyn. I got a lot of spunk.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So when I get to the spot and I'm like, yo, don't you realize this Smif-N-Wessun? And the dude was like, oh, that's nice. Do you have a pass? I'm like, yo, you know what? I hate y'all.
Yeah,
then I go to the bar. And I'm like, yo, let me get a shot of that Henny straight. They're like, 15. Now I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. $15
for a shot.
$8. Oh man, we gotta have a meeting. Hold on. I'm like, listen, man. I drink alcohol. I love hip hop. I love music. I love women. I do not go to the club to be treated as such.
Right?
You feel me? You figure deal me.
Yeah.
Now I do go out. I like to go to backpack, grassroots, free. Spiritual bun. Like I like to go to different events that let me in free. I hang out with Badu. I hang out with Common Sense. Like I hang out with those type of people.
Yeah.
Y'all cats. I went to the club one day. This is the last one. I love this story. I went to the big up to my homie. Big up to my boy Baby Junior STP. You know what I'm saying? Running around with those loving Hollywood people. I mean loving hip hop. But yo, we went to a party to celebrate the homie birthday. We was about 20 deep. Duke was like, yo, y'all gotta pay X, Y, and Z. We was like, all right, good. We got paper. Right. He was like, how many of y'all? Like 15, 20 of us. All right, you know what? Y'all gotta buy bottles. All right.
Oh shit.
We was good though. That was a go. But every time we said all right, he threw something else on top of it. He was like, well, the bottles is $400. We was like, all right.
Yeah.
But then he was like, well, you gotta buy 4. But you know what? My man was from DC. He was ready to go, but then he was like, he started plucking. He's like, all right, at least 4 of y'all gotta buy 4 bottles at $400 a piece. And I'm like, wow.
Come on, man.
Now you're taking a piss, man. Now, you know what's real? New York City, I love y'all, but when I leave New York City, I get mega love when I step in them clubs.
Yeah.
When I go overseas, and I'm telling y'all, get y'all green cards and your passports right, because mine is very colorful. When I step in Colombia, South America, Paris, Germany, when I step in those towns, they give me bottles on the table. They let the ladies bring them. They know we don't like them fizzy poppy things.
No sparkles.
No sparkles. We be good in the hood. You name it, we goody there.
Yeah.
Smif-N-Wessun, PNC Bills, be goody there. But in New York City, I let my, Tech is known as the governor of this thing. So I let when Tech is in the building, I'm in the building. You know what I mean?
As long as he's here, it's good, right? He holds it down for you.
You see him.
Exactly.
Just for the record, man, you ain't used to beat me in Madden either. Man.
I had to think about that.
Shit like that, man.
Hey, no, you used to whip on my ass, man. Get me be mad in my house too, man. I'm probably used to walk away with 1 win or some shit. But you think I'm gonna sit here and say that you beat me though?
Hell no, you walked into the wrong show, my nigga. Shit.
It's the Terminators, man. Matter of fact, I used to beat you. Fuck it. Yo, why is every time you go out, right? You go like in a different city, different state, and then somebody asks like, "Where you from?" You say New York, but everybody from Brooklyn got to say, "I'm from Brooklyn."
Right.
Why you just can't say you from New York?
And they be lying. I'm from Brooklyn, 121st and 7th, yo.
7th Avenue, right?
Because
Getting it on twisted.
It's like
127th
Brooklyn
Dykeman,
is,
yo.
It's like Brooklyn is really its own state, yo. It's like
Why? Cause y'all got the Brooklyn Celtics? I mean the Nets?
Oh, wow. Low blow. I'm like neither one of them.
Oh,
But
okay,
hey,
Shade 45, Triple H Shade 45. We have Smif-N-Wessun. Just gave you a little history lesson. C's.
Word. Like I was playing all this classic music and shit.
Yes, sir.
Knowing all y'all accomplishments and all that, y'all came into the scene. Really wasn't searching for like radio hits and looking for the top niggas to do songs with. How do you just keep up with that? Like basically, it's like you're not searching for the radio hits. You just do that shit organically.
Yeah, I mean, for us, like, I mean, you gotta think, like, we grew up off of the Awesome Tools and Hank Loves, and I mean, True Say, Red Alert, and Marley was doing their thing. Mr. Magic, rest in peace. We got that, and then after that, we was waiting at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning to see what was the exclusive stuff.
Babito, Shred.
Right.
So, like, yeah, big up to the homies, and that's the thing that really moved us, like the stuff that wasn't popular. What could you go and be the first one with? What could you go and be like, have that conversation, be like, yeah, I got that Slick Rick joint, but did you hear the extended version?
Better.
And it's like, from us, that kind of carved our beginning. So always having an authenticity, always being original, and just trying to stay within your zone. And I think we honed in on that, because really we didn't really have a lot of opportunity. We didn't have like the older G's saying, "Yo, come over here," or "We got some food for you." We started from scratch. We from Brooklyn cats, like all the way raised. And when you're from Brooklyn and you do it on your own, you kind of have that stigma with you. You kind of want to prove it to yourself and to the people that you can do it. So I don't think we consciously say, "Hey, we're not making no radio song," but it just came out like that was the natural, organic thing for us to do, So
That's just yo.
Yeah,
we didn't even really know about radio songs. We didn't even know how to make songs. We was just doing what we felt.
Right.
It was just recording, going into the studio, laying verses. Oh, break here, put a chorus here. Oh, that's the chorus. I just lay it, and then we smoke out and back to the joint again.
What song was it that you feel that actually took you to that commercial? You did have a commercial success at one point,
the
right?
90s, the golden era. Y'all was birthed in the golden era. A lot of classic shit.
Right.
So, like, everything was more appreciated.
I mean, for us, what took us there was, all truth and honesty, was our big bros, Black Moon.
Okay.
They dropped the Who Got the Props joint, and we came behind them with their coattails. We dropped Bucktown. We had Soundboy, the joint I was playing, and so on and so on. Then we introduced Helter Skelter. They introduced OGC.
Y'all did the song with Mary J. Blige.
Yeah. No, clearly. No, that was
that was like
definitely
Mary, like
that was a big tune.
Yes.
That was a big tune.
Big tune.
Big up to the homie Diddy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be hating on the homie, but that's a genius. That's one of our New York geniuses, man. And he definitely had a vision when he asked us to rock with it. But what happened was at the Intrepid, I don't know if you cats can go back that far when Steele used to go out to the clubs and all that. At the Intrepid, rocking on the boat, we was with the homies, you know what I mean? We was with Junior Mafia, Biggie Smalls, and Puff saw that. Right. He saw like, all right, these cats really rock with each other. This is not who can I get to get on the song with a dude. Right. It's like Tech really be in the spot with the homie. So it's like, yo, you know what? I'm doing the thing with Mary. And for us, it was like, it just, again, like just for us being Tech and Steele. One thing that was dope was that Diddy was like, yo, man, I need y'all to do that back and forth, how y'all be doing it. Do that. And then he left the room. So he was like, all right, it was really on us. Like, it was on us to make the best version of what we thought people liked us for already. And we was, we succeeded. All praise be, man. And big up to the homie for giving us that opportunity. And big up to Mary for that, man.
And now Diddy has Revolt. And this is for all the artists that like you guys were, like, you know, like underground, backpacking. Nobody's hearing them on the radio. People need to hear them.
My cable station don't even get the Revolt.
Oh,
well,
man,
you need to transfer to Revolt is it.
Revolt is it. I got DirecTV or some shit.
Oh, man, you got to transfer over to Time Warner, man, Comcast, man.
Over, bro.
Because that stays on the channel in the restaurant. And, like, your people coming in was like, oh, they actually sit there and just watch it and don't get their food. Like, I'm seeing the reaction from people. They really appreciate that channel.
Absolutely. Now, this is one thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like, it's so much music that it's difficult to play all of it, for one, and it's difficult to say, all right, I'm a cater to whatever's pop music or popular music, and then have to play the underground stuff. So I know, like, a lot of programmers and DJs being kind of like a bind, but like with a Revolt, big up to Puffy with that Revolt, man, because it's not so many platforms where you could just hear all the music that's available, bro. Like, let the people be the judge. How you say, let the fans that are fans, let us, like, I missed the box. Well, true say, I might not be calling in requesting videos and songs and all that, but I missed the fact that I felt like I was a part of the program.
Exactly.
So Revolt, man, like, thumbs up, 2 thumbs up on that, man.
Yeah, Revolt is it, man.
Real quick, I want to talk about this Born and Raised album dropping on December 3rd. I'm in love with reggae tunes such as y'all. So like when y'all came out with Soundboy Burial and all that crazy shit with the reggae influence, it was big for me. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about, you know, this Born and Raised album.
Well, this is the new joint, the EP, like 6 songs, totally produced by K Salam and Beatnik.
Right.
And it's been suggested to us back and forth, yo, y'all do this, y'all rhyme like this, y'all should just make a whole joint like this. But you know, we never really paid it no attention. We was doing what we was doing in our bag at the time, and so it finally presented this opportunity, and it was the right time to do it. So came up with Born and Raised, and the joints up there is crazy. Like the joint you got rocking right now, we got a joint with Junior Kelly, got a joint with Junior Reed on it. And then our homie from Soundboy,
Mr.
Blackamore. And it's just basic Smif-N-Wessun, Brooklyn style, straight up. So a mix of the curry pot.
Are y'all heavy with the Jamaican roots? Y'all got Jamaican in y'all, or West Indian, or what?
I'm like 1/3 West Indian.
They smoke weed. That's good enough.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of bud.
That's good enough for me right there.
Ganja baby since day one. But I mean, you know, live in Brownsville. Tech living in Bed-Stuy, so it's like you surrounded by a heavy cultural influence.
Brooklyn again,
you know, West Indian influence is heavy, and Latino influence is heavy, and it's like, you know, your roots is all embedded in there, so it's hard not to have a little bit of everything in your music or your whatever your product or your creation is.
Right.
So before we get into that, the new music, right? You got it ready, right? So what's going on the rest of everybody from boot camp? Like, you know,
Sean Price is doing his thing. Sean Price just dropped a joint.
Mike Tyson.
You know that Mike Tyson is foolish. He just sent like every other day, every other week he'll send me a new joint from something that he's working on. He's hefty in it. Buck is another one. Like Buck has so many different things going on. Right? Yeah, he should be in Buffalo right now.
Okay.
Rockness Monster just inked something with War Media. Big up to Pharaoh and Jean Grey and them. And you know, the homies is working, man. Them OGC cats. We'll have another show and we talk about that.
Okay. Let's do that. Because I want to see what's up with them.
Word, but you know, the fam as well, man. The family as well, man. And it's a blessing for us to be doing this Born and Raised, because it's just like 360 degrees back home without forcing the issue of trying to compete with the guys on the hip hop level. You know, just make some dope music for the people that see how it goes.
Is that what they call it now? They still call it hip hop out there?
I don't know what they call it.
I just want to make sure. But right now,
Self got the gray spinning.
Self Ben had the platinum now.
Gray, right? It's platinum Self.
It's platinum Self.
It's nice too.
Any welcome into Beer Gang anytime you're ready.
That's right. I'm on my way.
So and when we did that and played that, you didn't know that was the Self track, and I sent you Self's music yesterday,
and it's so lit.
Crazy.
Yeah, he got a lot of joints. I didn't know that, you know, he produced them.
Yeah, and it was so funny is that I didn't even plan that. You know, that we everybody know each other up here. It's such a good family. Like,
word up.
I like the catalog, homie.
Thank you, sis.
You know what I'm saying? All about this real hip hop shit.
That's 20 years of working right there.
20 years, right?
20 years of
Self,
work.
tell them this stuff now. I want you to be truthful now, boy.
20 platinum plaques.
All right, but your first recording shit, I gave you your speaker, bro. I want part of this shit. I want in, bro.
You want in on what?
That bullshit ass speaker I gave you was my mother's.
So what? She said I could have it. You didn't get it for me, motherfucker.
For the people that are new to you, so please explain the amount of artists that you work with.
I work with everybody, starting with Salute Again, my dude Smif-N-Wessun. And then from there went to Ja Rule, to DMX, to Jay-Z, to Ja. Well, I said Ja already. Music Soul Child, Fat Joe, Ron Isley, and the list goes on. It's just too many people for me to name.
That's what's up.
Did you say Jim Jones?
Music Soul Child, Jim Jones, Cam Jules, the whole Harlem Kids.
So, and then you guys worked with yourself.
Go back a long time.
Like a while ago, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And what album was that?
I used to come through QU in a nice Lex coupe, man. Yeah. Oh, my God.
You know, that was my first song to ever hit the radio.
What was your first song?
My very first
Black
song.
Trump.
Black Trump.
I owe my career. To these brothers right here.
You still giving them the bow? Thank you to salute, right?
I was supposed to get like co-production credit on that too.
I think you did though.
Wait, Smokey. I know you didn't do the Diddy and press a button and then walk out the room. Nah.
Well, now that we got,
he added the guess who's the Black Trump. He added that. Tech added that part.
Oh, okay.
Well, now that we got official like hip hop pioneers in the room right now, and we having this discussion.
Yes, sir.
How do y'all feel where hip hop is at right now compared to where it has been?
You want to start, Self?
I mean, like I'm an old head in the game, so at the same time, compared to when I grew up listening to Black Moon and all the rest of them, and when they started, like it was like from the heart.
Right.
You think what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. All the music was from dude's heart and wasn't like too crazy with it. But today's music has got me a little jammed up because dudes are just doing it because they got a computer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying?
Or you got a studio in your house now because you got a computer.
The computer just makes it so they can do anything anywhere, and like Fruity Loops and the rest of that. And, you know, it messed up. It's not from the heart no more. It's just dudes trying to jump around and act like girls.
And that's coming from the production side. How you feel on the production side? Anybody could just do a track right now.
Anybody can.
Yeah, even me.
My daughter does them now. Without me teaching her. She just jumps on
you're not
and
even
put
teaching.
loops together.
Yeah.
Right.
And what about you, Steele? How you feeling about it?
I can agree with some of what Self was saying, but I have on the wider scope, I think it's dope because you do have the opportunities. You have individuals who can come from like nothingness. Like, I mean, cats like us came from having nothing. We didn't have producers making beats for us. We had to wait in line. Right. And waiting in line taught us a certain appreciation.
Not to cut your wisdom, we're still waiting for Primo.
But it teaches you a respect of the game. It teaches you about lineage. It teaches you to respect your, your roots and elders and so on and so forth. But then what happens when you don't get a Primo beat or you don't get these beats? Do you stop? Do you wait? Right now you are able to get it popping on your own. Like you able to do your Soulja Boy. Like you can make a beat, make a video, put it online, and overnight you'll have 1 million hits and somebody be ready to give you a check. I think that's pretty dope for African American, male, female, anybody for that matter to be able to springboard off of that. Now there is no borderlines for that, and that's sometimes where we might suffer. But I think opportunity is good nonetheless, man. And I like to see what's coming out of it because it's a lot of young hot producers. Talented writers, singers, rappers, man, and designers on a lot of different facets. And I mean, you can't deny that. You can't deny that. And they're all children of hip hop. So, big up the Zulu Nation, Africa Bambaataa, Cool Herc, salute. Word up.
Yeah. So, what's your opinion, Tech?
Truthfully, I don't pay that shit no attention, man.
You don't give a fuck, right?
I listen because I'm a fan of this hip hop. I'm a fan of good music. I don't even like trying to separate the different genres of music itself. You know what I mean? I like good music, gospel, country, western, wherever it comes from. Right. If the music is dope, I'm gonna listen to it. Like right now, I'm rocking to the new Nipsey. I rock to the Lil Durk joints. I give everybody a chance if the music is good. If it's gonna make me feel away, I get my sets in. And I just keep it Smif-N-Wessun and do what we do. All that other shit, I don't pay that shit no attention, yo.
Pardon me, your wisdom. Speaking of country music, we got a joint that we did with a band called Gangsta Grass.
Gangsta Grass.
Yeah, I want to say this first before it's another rapper that turns into like a country. I'm going country on y'all now. Like Smif-N-Wessun, you're biting his style. Nah, we did that already. We big up the Snoop Lion. I love you, brother.
Yeah.
But you know, Ross go for Juma, and you see it.
Right.
Where we experiment with music, with good music, and that's where hip hop taught us. So hip hop is the only music that experiments with every other kind of music.
Yeah.
So from us, like we the gods of this thing. So we have no qualms with just testing it all out. So big up the Gangsta Grass, these guys who mesh hip hop and bluegrass music. So
if you ever watch Justified, they got the score on Justified.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, Gangsta Grass.
Yeah.
He's a school.
I'm gonna check that.
Yeah.
So what's your take on the New York hip hop scene of today?
New York hip hop scene. Yo, man, I ain't worried about nothing.
Fuck it, right?
It's Brooklyn here now, man. Born and raised at the new EP. December 3rd.
We getting the political answers
Yeah,
now, right?
on that line.
Man, we just keep it rocking. Like I said, I stay in my bag with my joints. Right?
Yeah.
I think
I keep it PNC and family for life, forever, man.
Man, this nigga Tech be turned up, man. Crazy. He be standing on the couches and all that, man.
I see
He
him,
turned up,
when this
man.
shit come on, I just see him like, yo, this nigga wilding over there.
Chill,
Listen, man, he gonna be all cool minded on his Denzel Washington shit. Listen, man.
Yeah, he said, come on, chill.
Unleash that, man. Yo, listen, man. New York.
He's an animal.
Yo, on some real. Yo, listen, man. Me and the homie Self was talking. Some New York rappers need to get smacked. This is clear. That's clear.
Yes.
Because New York still has to remain as New York.
Right.
New York, y'all can do trap music, you can do rap music, pop music, rock music, whatever, but keep your New Yorkism.
Right.
Don't never lose your New York. Like New Orleans got their New Orleansism.
Sound.
Miami got their
sound.
Miamiism.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And Texas got their thing, and you even got people in Texas that be like, yo, Atlanta ain't the dirty South.
Ain't the South.
So it's like, you're always gonna have these lines. New York, do not forget what you are. The 5 fingers of death, baby. Them 5 barrels of power.
Right.
Like, come with it, man. Like, I love New York. I love what you guys have to offer, man. I'm a New Yorker to the death, man, to the life. So let's do it, man. I ain't worried about nothing.
It's funny that you said that, and I have a call just came in. It's funny that you said these rappers need to get smacked. Because who else could be on the phone? Hello? Smack.
What up, my lord?
Another part of the Beard Gangs. Beard Gang. Hey, Smack, I got Smif-N-Wessun. I got Smif-N-Wessun up here. I got Self, the producer Self up here.
Word.
You know, it's me, PR, and C's up here. Torch, we up here, and we just talking music. And you happen to call in when they said some of these rappers need to get smacked, New York rappers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, we gotta lay the smack down on these rappers.
Yeah, man.
Out of pocket sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Hey, what's happening with you, Smack? I know you got some battles coming up. Because you're gonna come up here live. I'm gonna kidnap you, bro.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to come up there. You know, I gotta come rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, we all from the hood, so you know, I gotta come represent, put on for Shadyville. You know
Yeah.
All right. Look, Self happy now.
Shadyville in the house.
Yeah, we got the Shadyville alumni up there.
Yes, sir.
Me and PR.
Yeah, nah, man, I'm working though. You know, I got an event today, you know what I'm saying, in Brooklyn. You know what I mean, at the Brooklyn Hangar.
Oh, what?
Downtown Brooklyn. Yeah, I got like 4 battles. It's a sneaker convention. You know what I mean? I linked up with, like, you know what I mean, a company called Sneaker Beast, and we just doing a collaborative event. So, you know what I mean, it's going to be a sneaker trade. You could trade sneakers, sell sneakers. But then, you know, I also got, you know, what I do, the battles. I got 4 battles, classic battles that's going down today. You know what time
that's popping off, though?
Yeah, 12 noon to 6. You know, I'm running late right now, but, you know, I had to come in, call in.
Rap time.
You know what I'm saying? Chop it up the job.
It's all right. It's cool.
You know what I mean? I'm on a BQE right now doing like a $150. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of traffic out there.
Leave our names at the door. Let them know we coming through.
Smif-N-Wessun coming through.
Definitely. All you gotta do is call my phone, but I'm definitely gonna chop it up when we get off air. You know what I mean? And we'll figure out how y'all want to move or whatever. You know what I mean? So, it's nothing, man.
Smokey and Still, are y'all into like the whole battle scene?
URL, absolutely.
URL, you
absolutely.
Yeah, I watched that. I watched that. I ain't really like what my Dun Hoffa did to my man Sirius.
I agree, son.
I fucks with both of them like that. I mean, I like the fact that Math it's still Brooklyn though. You know what I mean? It's Brooklyn.
Yeah,
so.
man. Nah, man, I ain't feeling that, man. I think that was really like, you know what I'm saying, a black eye on, you know what I'm saying, the culture that we trying to build up, man. You know me, I'm an innovator, so, I'm single-handedly trying to build a
Smack, you front, and I seen you laughing. You like that shit.
He did.
I seen you cover your hand and laugh. I seen that. Stop that, yo. Stop that.
Yeah, man, we working, man.
Man, we're that nigga.
Yeah, I
Hey, Smack, we need to see this on Revolt or something, man.
Yeah, that big homie Diddy. Shout out to big homie Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We and him back and forth on the phones all day. We definitely got something coming.
Oh, there it goes. Okay.
I definitely got to look forward to, like, you know what I'm saying? Not just the URL, but Smack content on the Revolt platform. So, you know what I mean? He behind me 100%. So, you know what I mean? We just, it's just launched. So, you know what I mean? He's getting everything situated for, you know what I mean, that real content to come through on his network. So that's going to be a good and big, you know what I mean, accomplishment for me. You know what I mean? Me just doing what I've been doing for so many years to have, you know what I mean, Diddy really, like, you know what I mean, co-signing me and jump behind me and bring me into, like, you know what I mean, his new venture is a good look, you know what I mean, for me and shit. So, you know what I mean, shout out to Diddy and everybody over there at Revolt, for real.
Yeah, that's hot, man. You know what, Smack? We're going to kidnap you, get you up here live. I know you got a jet. You got that event 12, so it's a quick call. When's your URL about? The next one is when? It's in December?
Yeah, the next one's going to be December 7th, and then we're going to do Vegas. We're doing Vegas in, you know what I mean, December 14th for my man Adrian Bronner first.
You got to get us up there to host one of them junks, man.
Make it happen.
Yeah, come on, let's
Did
talk,
you just say Adrian Bronner's going to be battling somebody?
Yeah, Adrian Bronner. I ain't see the Adrian Bronner Murder Move battle yet.
What, son? You playing right now. This is a joke, right?
Please tell me Murder Move bodied him, man.
He's serious. Like, he got bars.
Adrian Bronner, we see him try to do his thing, but he can't really rock with Mook, man.
Listen, that's Smack being politically correct, too, because Adrian Bronner, come on. That nigga can't rhyme, nigga. Keep it 100.
Well, people want, you know what? People want to see it.
We about to line him up with T-Rex. Him and T-Rex.
Oh, my
God.
Oh, shit.
All right, Smack, you got to go, nigga.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
you asking for Bronner to get bodied.
Yeah, they're going to make all the money.
Yeah, but you know what? People want to see that, though, man, and that's December the 14th, right?
Yeah, December the 14th, we're going to be live in Vegas, you know what I mean? I ain't secured a venue yet, but, you know what I mean, we're about to release the information within, like, you know what I mean, the next couple of days, so just stay tuned for that, you know what I mean? Check me out, urltv.tv. You can follow me at Smack White on Instagram and Twitter.
Speaking of Brooklyn, and you just played Jay-Z, do y'all think you heard about this whole thing about him, should he pull out of Barney's and stuff like that? Because his whole racism going at Barney's and... So do you think that he should? I think actually I think he should. He has all the money.
I think he should.
Fuck Barney's, bro. Like seriously, with it being disrespectful, all the stores that's being disrespectful.
I think he should. That'll make a strong comment and impact on as far as him not even want to use the word role model, but that'll make a decent impact to the generation that's fucked up out here now.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
that fucks with him and his music to see that. Is racism profiling like that, and he pull out of that? I think that'll be a good move.
Yeah, we got to stand for something.
I think it's a thin line between love and hate, man.
What do you think? He shouldn't?
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a thin line between love and hate, man. I mean, if you could step onto the stage knowing that people don't want you there, would you go? Or would you be like, yo, they don't want me here, so I ain't gonna do that. You would definitely go. You would just show your ass.
Right.
And you like, yo, I know y'all don't want me here. I know y'all don't want me here, but guess what? I'm here.
Right.
So now what? And not only black people going to be blind. That's why I said it's a thin line between love and hate. It's a thin line.
That's why he day, I'm night. I party sometimes.
I see, but we need that. People can't be the same thing.
Exactly.
And I'm proud of him, man. My fellow Sagittarian brother, man, Marcy. He lived in Marcy for real. That's not a fluke. You know what I mean? It's not a fluke that he lived in the hood. Like, you can't tell a dude don't make his money. And I'm just saying, like, that whole...
Not trying to do that either.
Nah, I know that. I know that.
But you can't miss what you ain't never had. That shit ain't fall through. They probably ain't cut no check yet.
And that's facts, but you know that's not facts. They cut that check.
Hey, but still, they cut the check. But still, you think it's even a fraction what he already has all the money? Like, you come on, like that little bit. Like, you can say no.
I think that Jay-Z don't got nothing to do with that, and to tell him to take out of it, it would be a powerful statement.
What you mean he don't have nothing to do with that? His name is on the design shit.
Yeah.
Yo, all right. So
Sean Carter, Hugh Blow watches.
So all right. So Jay-Z is the only African American designer that's selling clothes in Barney's right now.
That's not what we saying.
All right. So if there's any other African American,
that's like we ain't know it was a bunch of fuckboys and niggas getting robbed in the industry before we got into the industry to take our news back to the hood because nobody was coming to the hood telling us that. What? Now he stands for that right now.
Yes.
Right.
So he has to take that lead.
Let's stand for something. Let's just stand for something.
Now we you know what? I'm with y'all on that because Jay come from where we come from.
Sound like it, bro.
We want to see somebody who comes from where we come from stand up for us. Right. And like I said, it's a thin line between love and hate, man. I'm gonna leave it there because you can't. I mean, you can't tell a hustler to.
So still,
I know dudes who sold crack to pregnant women.
So if I got the petition,
I ain't gonna say no.
There you
I was one of them, so I feel bad about that.
You went left.
What you saying, Steve? What you saying, Steve?
I got the petition. I'll put it in your face right now. You gonna sign it?
I ain't signing that, C's.
Oh man.
And you know what? And I know a lot of people. I know it's a lot of positive, conscious fans of mine. They probably start unfollowing me right now.
Yeah, man.
But I don't care, man.
You can't go to Erykah Badu's party no more, man. Come on, man.
I just put a blog out that says "Guilty is the new black." Shopping while black. It's on my site. So I got a lot to say about that. But I think it's real tough to have one individual say, "Yo, Jay-Z, they ain't letting us shop here, man. You got to do something about this."
Man, he should feel. You know what he should do? And if it's 1 million people saying it, he should. Especially if it's your fans.
Exactly.
10 million people. Yo, Jay, do it.
Yo, you gotta sign that shit, kid.
They, you know what? And
where's
you
the
know,
petition?
And you know
here,
what?
Go right here, man.
You know
sign
what?
It, Steele. Come on, Steele.
I'm not signing that. Pass me a different one.
He said, "I'm not signing that."
Pass me the one. Pass me the one that say, "Yo, where that little boy ran out to school and nobody ain't seeing." Pass me one that says that after 3 weeks, nobody on the corner, ain't nobody in the hood, ain't nobody driving by. I'll sign that one. Lickety split, baby. Let's deal with that issue.
Our heart and efforts go out to that family, yo. Let's make that.
I got something else to pass you too.
Pass me this beat.
We're gonna pass you this beat right now.
Oh.
And you know what you're gonna do? Self give the introduction. And you know after that we're gonna talk to Self. Self give the introduction, Self.
Turn them
up, man. Come on, Self.
Just my niggas still getting busy,
Yeah. Y'all got PNC boys, y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all got What me do for me Uma? Some man a killer, some man a hustle, some a muscle from the skrilla. I smoke sensimilla, don't joke with no fella, don't bother with no gossip, can't believe what people tell ya. I respect my elder, feed the kids plus degrees, food, clothing, and shelter. These stories that I tell you, they ain't stories at all. I seen empires rise, witness emperors fall. May the Lord be our judge. If I'm wrong, so with them. Let he who's without sin cast the first stone. Jury find me guilty, judge, I prove my innocence. And what God bless, let no put a curse on. See the wicked one lurking, both just circling. Wanna see the eye done off, say it's curtains. But I, man, have purpose, no buy, no purchase. The words of Jesus pieces, but I see what Jesus teaches. You feel me?
Yeah. Did he say fuck Barney's in his rhyme? He didn't say that.
Yo, laga lao.
Word up. December 3rd, Born and Raised, Smif-N-Wessun, brand new EP. Go get that.
Man, we appreciate y'all coming through,
Thank
man.
You, beloved.
And you know
check out the new video right now, Solid Ground.
Yeah. And you got to come back up again.
We'd love to.
You know what? It's an open door for y'all. Y'all know that, right?
Thank you, man.
All right, it's Brooklyn, Queens. You know what it is, man. Triple H 845.
I still got to get to the restaurant, man, too.
Yeah, man. Still came through, bro.
Yeah, Burgundy's is the truth.
He ain't tell me till a week later.
Absolute truth.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
And you could come anytime you want there, too. Anybody.
I'm there, bro.
He just ain't giving you
I know
no
I'm gonna
free
get some
food,
of them.
though.
I'm gonna get some of them beef ribs.
Shut up, Steph.
He ain't giving you no free food, though. So.